This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
Welcome to the Barbados Today Afternoon Update for Tuesday, June 23rd. So glad you can join us. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. The National Union of Public Workers tells employees of all statutory boards it is in their best interest to attend Thursday's meeting. The union summoned the workers to talks in light of the Barbados Investment Development Corporation's refusal to withdraw letters of termination issued to 13 workers over the age of 60 last week. NUPW President Akani McDowell says it's not just a BIDC issue, but it has implications for all workers of state corporations.
The statutory board could decide that they ignore the 2004 amendment. This would mean that they could not force persons within those boards to go home at the age of 60. So that's a big concern. It has not only implications for BIDC, but it has implications for all of the statutory boards across Barbados.
Barbados' Labour Minister is calling for a review of the European Union Partnership Agreement by stakeholders in the region. Addressing the opening of a forum for senior representatives of employers' organizations in the English and Dutch Caribbean yesterday, Minister Dr. Esther Bayasuku questioned whether CARIFORUM countries are taking full advantage of the provisions under the 2008 trade agreement.
Are we making maximum use of the opportunities accruing to us nearly 7 years after the signing of this agreement? Do we possess the high-quality, competitive products and services that can gain access to and penetrate European markets? Are we satisfied that we possess the required regulatory frameworks and administrative mechanisms necessary for producing goods and services that meet the standards set by the European Union? These are the questions we must answer, although we probably already do know the answer, and then set about addressing. Another key point for our consideration is the present degree of technical assistance provided to our manufacturers and exporters who are desirous of placing their products in the European market, but need assistance in accessing that market and upgrading their products to a level that will conform to the stipulated criteria set by the EU.
She also called on officials to bring the civil society on board to play a role in boosting vital areas related to the economy and social services.
Not only can civil society be invited to sit on relevant planning and advisory committees and their views solicited in the design of projects under the purview of the EPA, but also in the creation of well-balanced frameworks to govern the implementation of the EPA. That's where they can also make a viable contribution. Now, civil society is not a homogeneous entity, but generally civil society is full of ideas and untapped potential, representing special interest groups, youth, cultural practitioners, entrepreneurs, and professional groupings, all of whom can benefit from the provisions of the EPA in developing and marketing their goods and services. It would therefore be to our advantage to ensure that these groups participate meaningfully and maximally in the process in the development of our countries.
Lawmen are reminding members of the public that it is an offense to harbor persons on their wanted bulletin. The reminder comes as they make another appeal for help in locating the Bailey sisters. 26-year-old Tiffany Bianca Nikita and 24-year-old Shakira Crystal Bailey of Cobbin Road, Ashton Hall, St. Peter are wanted in connection with a serious criminal matter. They have been wanted by the police since May 16. Tiffany is 5 feet 5 inches tall, medium build, has brown eyes and is dark in complexion, while Shakira is around 5 feet tall, slim build, has brown eyes and brown in complexion. The two are advised that they can present themselves to the police, accompanied by an attorney at law of their choice, and anyone who has information about their whereabouts is asked to contact police emergency telephone number 211, the nearest police station or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-TIPS, that's 1-800-8477. Some entertainment news now. It will be a battle at Kensington Oval next Friday for the Sweet Soca and Party Monarch semi-finals. Since the announcement, the competitors have been getting themselves ready for the action, especially the 6 that will appear in both competitions. Those are Adrian Clark, iWeb, Cook Brown, Blood, Mikey, and Hypersounds. Some of them have been speaking to Barbados today about their preparations to secure the crown.
Distribution of responsibilities, and make sure I got my team together and everybody understands exactly what you're looking for, what you need at what point in time, and so on. And the delegating responsibilities, trying not to do too much, and trying to execute the plan.
I have no doubt that we're going to push and put on good presentations next Friday.
Okay. And how are you preparing for the semi-finals?
We're all working out hard. We're all in CrossFit Island Fit. We're all the ambassadors, the full band, not just the singers.
Okay.
So working out, a lot of cardio, a lot of vocal rest. You're not doing anything too stressful.
In sports, and in a few hours' time, Kensington Oval will be abuzz with excitement when the star-studded Barbados Tridents and Jamaica Tallawahs clash in the Hero Caribbean Premier League for the first time here in Barbados. With the two teams boasting of 15 players in their lineup who have been involved in the marquee India Premier League, fans can anticipate a thrilling encounter with the reputed 2020 world boss Chris Gayle leading the Tallawahs charge and Barbados' captain and 2020 standout Kieran Pollard looking to fight fire with fire. In addition to Gayle and Pollard, the likes of Dwayne Smith for the Tridents and Andre Russell for the Tallawahs are sure to whet the cricketing appetites of fans. Those attending the game will, however, be keeping a close eye on the weather and hoping that the rain, which has been falling over the past 2 days, will stay away. A packed oval is expected for the game, which begins at 6 p.m.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Anytime. This is Raspilly and me well versatile. Anytime me drop, me drop it in a style. Whether raga soca or whether broke wine, the girls then come to me because they know me have the style. Whoopax, you don't know Raspilly the place.
Yeah, people, long time now you want to be a superstar, and right now you got the chance. Because Barbados, they got their superstar crop over competition. All you gotta do is write your lyrics, set up your video, send it into them, and you got a chance to win up to $15,000 in prizes. You know that easy. Whoopax! Yes, I go on Facebook, Barbados Today/Facebook. You go check it out. People got the thing they're rolling for you. So do your thing. You don't know. Whoopax! Yes, I.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
To the region now, and shockwaves across St. Vincent and the Grenadines as a 12-year-old girl is charged with murder. The accused reportedly stabbed 15-year-old Moesha Primus during an altercation last week. Primus, a Form 2 student, sustained the injury to the left side of her chest. She died at hospital. The accused appeared before the family court yesterday, and the charge was read in the presence of her parents. She was not required to plead to the indictable offense, and a preliminary inquiry has been set for September 11. On the world scene, Pakistan's Prime Minister calls for emergency measures as the death toll from a heat wave in the southern province climbs to nearly 700. According to health officials, the largest city, Karachi, has been hardest hit, experiencing temperatures as high as 45 degrees Celsius in recent days. Latest reports show that 612 people have died in the city's main government-run hospitals during the past 4 days. Another 80 are reported to have died in state hospitals. Authorities warn that thousands more are being treated and some of them are in serious condition. And that's our afternoon updates, but you can join us again this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. We're also on Channel 101 online TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good afternoon.